Good to see. Can you please turn on your cameras, please, everyone? So I can see you. Okay, thank you. And we have a new student today. Okay, hello, Kavanash. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Very good, excellent. What have you been doing since the last class?
Well, basically nothing.
Okay, nothing. Okay, all right. Okay. Hello, Tak. How are you?
Oh, whoops, I misspelled.
Okay, your name. Yes. Yeah, I don't think that's your name, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What's your name again?
Time Canyon. Well,
Okay, Tan. Thank you very much. Okay, so how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Excellent. And what have you been doing since the last class?
Learning new skills. That's it.
Okay. What skills have you been learning?
I'm trying out coding right now.
So you're trying out what?
Coding.
Coding. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Are you building a website?
No, a game.
Oh, a game. Oh, excellent. Oh, that's really good. Very good. Okay. Hello, Lygia. Is that your name?
Yes.
How do I pronounce your name?
Lygia.
Can you say it one more time for me?
Lygia.
Lygia. Yeah. Okay. Can you turn up your volume for me? I can't hear you. You're quiet.
Okay.
Is it possible to sit closer to the microphone? You're very, very quiet. Okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
Very good. And what have you been doing recently?
Having tuition classes.
Online?
Yes.
Yeah. And are they okay? Do you enjoy them?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Good. Excellent. Okay. And Yavinash, can you turn on your camera, please?
Okay, miss. Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Yavinash. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, miss.
Very good. Excellent. And what have you been doing since the last class?
I'm studying in Inti University, so I'm doing the subjects homework. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay, Kavanash, I've just seen you've written in the chat box and you wrote lag. Is everything okay? Ah, okay. You're having problems, are you, Kavanash?
Yeah, I have.
Are you? Okay, you're having problems with your internet today. All right. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all again today. All right. So we're going to do some speaking practice today. So let me just get my page ready for you and share it with you. So just give me 2 seconds. Here we are. Okay, so can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, excellent. All right. So I'm going to try and make it smaller so you can see it. Okay, all right. Actually, that's a bit too small for me. I can't see it now. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some speaking practice. We're going to practice part 3 of the speaking exam. And last week, if you can remember, we looked at expressions which you could use in the speaking exam. Can you remember those expressions? Can you remember last week we looked at useful expressions that you could use? No? All right, let me get those expressions for you, and hopefully it will jog your memories. So just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to look in my computer for those expressions. 2 seconds. Here we are. Okay. All right, so let me just share this with you. Sorry, no, these aren't the ones. Sorry, my apologies. I've made a mistake. 2 seconds. Okay, 1 second, please, everyone. Let me just get these expressions for you. Okay, so we looked at expressions last week, useful expressions for speaking. Here they are. I've got them now. Okay. So last week, if you can remember, we looked at these expressions. Can you remember? So how to express your opinion. Can you remember? So we looked at in my opinion, from my perspective, from my point of view, personally, I think that, I believe that. Lai Jia Chi, you weren't here last week, so don't worry. Can everybody remember these expressions?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, fantastic. Kavanash, you can't start your microphone. Oh dear, you're having problems today, aren't you? That's a shame. Kavanash, do you want to try to...
It works. Yes. What was it again? Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Okay, excellent. All right, so remember in part 3 of the speaking exam, you need to express your opinions. So here are some expressions which you could use. And then you need to ask for your partner's opinion. So using expressions like, what do you think? What about you? Can you give me your thoughts on the topic? Do you agree or do you disagree? And then you agree and disagree. So you can say, I don't really think that, or you can say, I don't think that's true, or you can say, I agree with you, or I disagree with you, or you could say, that's a good point, or that's a good idea. Then you make a suggestion. So make a suggestion, you say, I suggest that, or how about that? Or do you fancy going to the beach? Also, we could go somewhere, or shall we? And then if your partner is talking too much, remember it's important for you to speak, okay? So you can interrupt them politely by saying, I'm sorry to interrupt you. And then if you want to start, you could say, shall I start? Okay, so I'm going to make this smaller for you so you can take a screenshot again. And also La Jia Chi, can you please take a screenshot because you need to use these expressions. So let me know in the chat box once you've taken a screenshot, please. Thank you, La Jia Chi. Okay, is everyone okay? Does everyone have this? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at another exercise that I want you to use those expressions when you are answering these questions. Okay, so this is part 3. And here is the question. Okay, so imagine that you have been asked to organize an event in your neighborhood to celebrate an important festival or occasion in your country. Talk to your partner about each of the suggestions below and say how they might appeal to different people, and then choose two, okay, two that you think would be most popular. Okay, so you've got to talk about all of them, and you've got to say, you've got to discuss with your partner how they might appeal to different people. Okay, and then you've got to choose two that you think would be most popular. All right. Does everybody understand the question?
I think yes, but also what's the meaning of appeal?
What's the meaning of, sorry?
Appeal.
A few?
Hold on, let me just circle it.
I'll write it in the chat box for me.
This.
Oh, appeal. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Kavanash. Yes, appeal means if something appeals to you, you find it interesting, you find it exciting. Okay, so if something appeals to you, you find it interesting.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
No.
No. Is everyone else okay? Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's look at these different suggestions. So the first one is a firework display. Okay. And then the second one is a mini fun fair. And the next one is an open air concert. And then the next one is a parade. The next one is a disco. And the last one is a fancy dress competition. Okay. All right. So what I'd like you to do is first, I'd like you to look at these words here in the box. So colorful, impressive, enjoyable, dull, exciting, inexpensive, costly, entertaining, impractical, spectacular, uninspiring, lively, thrilling, cheerful, and bright. And these adjectives I'd like you to use when you're talking about these things, okay? But before you do that, I'd like you to decide whether these adjectives are positive or negative. So colorful, the adjective colorful, do you think it's positive or negative?
Positive.
Very good. Thank you, Kavanash. Oops, that's a bit too big. Let me just make that smaller for you. Okay, what about impressive?
Positive as well.
All right, thank you, Kavanash. Okay, enjoyable. Can somebody else answer that question?
Positive.
Very good. Who was that? Was that Tan?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. All right, dull.
Negative.
Very good, thank you, Kavanash. Okay, I'm going to ask people to answer the question because Kavanash, you're just shouting out all the time. Okay, Yavanash, exciting.
Exciting is positive.
Very good, thank you. And inexpensive, please, Lajachi.
Positive.
It's positive, very good. You need to turn up your volume, please. I still can't hear you. You're very, very faint.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, costly, please, Kavanash.
Negative.
Very good. Entertaining, please, Tan.
Positive.
Very good. Impractical, please, Yavanash.
It's negative.
Excellent. Spectacular, please, Kavanash.
Positive.
Very good. Uninspiring, please, La Chi.
Negative.
Very good, excellent. Lively, please, Tan.
Positive.
Very good. Thrilling, please, Yavanash.
It's negative.
No,
No.
nope. Thrilling is positive. If something is thrilling, you are thrilled. It's very exciting.
Okay.
All right, okay. Cheerful, please, Yavanash.
Cheerful is positive.
Oh, sorry, I meant Kavanash. I'm so sorry. Kavanash, cheerful, please.
Positive.
Thank you. And bright, please, Tan.
Positive.
Very good. Excellent. All right, well done. So while you're talking about these things, I'd like you to try to use these adjectives to describe the things, okay? All right, so let me just make this smaller for you. Okay. You might need to take 2 screenshots actually, or maybe, actually, if I make it smaller, then you can enlarge your screenshot and then you can see the question as well. So there we are. Oh, okay. Can everybody take a screenshot, please? And let me know once you've taken the screenshot, either in the chat box. Okay, so let me know once you've taken the screenshot, please, in the chat box. Okay, thank you. Laja Chi, sorry. So when you've taken the screenshot, can you please let me know? Just write done, or you can unmute yourself just to let me know that you've taken the screenshot. Thank you, Tan. Are you okay, Yavanash and Kavanash? Oh, you're done. Okay, fantastic. Kavanash, are you okay?
Done.
Okay. Have you taken the screenshot?
Yes.
You didn't tell me. You need to tell me in the chat box.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, can everybody enlarge the screenshot? Can
Done
you?
already.
Sorry?
Done already.
Done already. All right. Okay. Okay. So let me remind you of the question. The question is to talk to your partner about each. Okay. So you've got to talk about all of them and say how they might appeal to different people, and then choose 2. So you've got to decide 2 which you think would be most popular. Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you. And remember, when you're talking, I'd like you to use these expressions which we looked at. Okay, so remember to use your expressing your own opinion, asking for your partner's opinion, agreeing or disagreeing, or making a suggestion. Remember, it's a conversation. Okay, is everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right, okay, so I'm going to put you into breakout rooms now. I'd like you to practice speaking. So give me 2 seconds. Let me do this. How many do we have today? All right, perfect. So please join the breakout rooms now.
Teacher? Never mind. What just happened?
Okay, welcome back everyone. Kavanash and Tan, can you please turn on your cameras? Okay, so Yavanash,
Just now you were lagging.
Yeah.
sorry.
You did, teacher. You left just now the meeting.
Yes, I went into the other room to listen to Yavanash and Lajichi.
Okay.
All right. Okay, okay, so La Chi and Yavinash, which two did you select? Which two did you think were the most popular?
I choose the fancy dress competition and the fun fair.
You chose. The past of choose is chose. Okay, and did you agree with Yavinash, La Chi?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So why did you
But,
agree? Yes.
But I agree with him. But I chose the firework display and the open air concert.
All right. So remember the question was that both of you had to decide which two. So even if you had different opinions, you had to come to an agreement. You had to decide. Okay. All right. Okay. So Yavinash, why did you choose those two? Why did you think they were the most popular?
I chose fun fair
I
because
chose. The past of choose is chose.
I chose the fun fair because many children like to play variety of games. So it would be cheerful for them to be there.
Okay, so they would find it, they would be cheerful. Okay.
Yes. And,
All right.
and they will be excited by getting more gifts. You know?
Okay. All right. Okay. So remember, when I put you into rooms and I ask you to decide which two are the most popular, you've got to both agree the same thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Lajja Chi, why did you decide your two things? Why did you choose those?
In my opinion, I think the noises of the fireworks can cause distress, and I think especially the fireworks sound like a gunfire. And then I think it's a very important things used in the Chinese celebration, like some ceremonies. Yeah, and then in my opinion, the open air concert, I think it can raise the people's spirits, so that the people will get involved, and then as they attend the competition, so that they can burn their calories.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. And Kavinash and Tan, which two did you think would be most popular?
We chose the fireworks display and open air concert.
Okay, excellent. All right. Why did you decide those things, Tan?
Firework display cause Chinese tradition and culture due to that, and America's culture due to July the 4th wars and rest, and it would be very nice to have firework display, and open air concert is more chilling and get to see their music, get to see people to play their music, use instruments, and like that.
Okay, excellent. All right. Kavinash, can you use your mic? No. Okay, that's a shame. All right. Yavinash, do you agree with Tan?
Sorry, miss?
Do you agree with Tan?
Yes, I agree with him.
Why?
Fix it.
Okay, all right. Kavinash is back in the room. Kavinash, why did you think those two things were popular?
firework display and air concert, open air concert. Okay, because everyone loves fireworks. I mean, basically every celebration almost has the fireworks around it. And the reason why I chose open air concert as well is that because then people can hear to good music if they like it, and it can lower their stress if they ever have any.
All right, thank you very much, Kavanash. Yavanash, do you agree with Kavanash?
Yes, miss, I agree.
Okay, yeah, why?
Because fireworks are many people are using fireworks in
Many
all
people
over
use fireworks.
Many people use fireworks mostly all over the country. So kids also love to play fireworks as well.
Kids love to play with.
Yeah.
Okay, so kids love to play. Don't put an S on the end of the verb because it's not the third person.
Okay.
All right, excellent, very good. Okay, so any questions, anyone? Any problems?
No.
No? Okay, good. All right. So what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to take a look at these questions. Okay. So let me just make them a bit bigger for you. Oh, I think that's probably a bit too big. Okay, so here are some questions. What other activities do you think might be popular in a celebration like this? How important are festivals in your country? What problems might there be during public events like these? What is the best organized event you have ever been to? And how do you normally celebrate special occasions? Okay. Does anybody have any problems with vocabulary?
What do you mean by problems with vocabulary?
I can't hear you, Kavanash. Can you say that again, please?
What do you mean by problems with vocabulary?
Yeah. Are there any words you don't understand?
Oh, no.
All right. So you understand all these words, do you? Yeah. All right. Fantastic. Is everyone else okay? Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to put you into breakout rooms again. And remember, I want you to talk together about these questions.
Sure, are we
Okay.
supposed to screenshot it?
Sorry?
Aren't we supposed to screenshot it?
Yes. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to do that. Okay. So, but I'd like you to talk together, discuss these questions, agree and disagree, listen to each other's responses, because you're having a conversation, you're having a discussion. Yes? Okay, can you please screenshot these questions and let me know in the chat box once you have you've taken the screenshot. All right, fantastic. Thank you, Tan. Thank you, Yavanash. So let me know once you've taken the screenshot, please. Thank you, La Jachi. So Tan, Yavanash, excellent, fantastic. Thank you, everyone. All right, so I'm going to put you into breakout rooms now. Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, have you two finished?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so just a few more moments because the other students are still talking. Okay.
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 All right.
Tan, do we have any breaks in the class?
Pardon?
Do you have any breaks in the class?
Breaks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they still talking?
Okay, so Tan and Kavanash, the other two students are just finishing. They're on the last question, okay?
Okay.
So just a few more minutes and then we'll come together, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Teacher, they're here.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. Good to hear you having some really interesting conversations and discussions, which is really good. Okay, so let's take a look at these questions and see what did you decide. Okay, Tan, question number 1, please. What other activities do you think might be popular in a celebration like this? What did you think?
I'm trying to remember real quick.
It was song. We both agree on song.
Oh yeah, song.
What did you agree?
On song.
Okay, so tell me about that.
That you would sing or listen or.
I mean, in a few celebrations, there are singing around. You know, that's why it's important, I guess. Don't really know what else to say much.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, what about question number 2? Yavinash, how important are festivals in your country?
How important? It's a cultural festival, miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you tell me about cultural festivals in your country and how important they are?
I don't know how to explain it.
Try.
Okay, I will try.
Or you can explain a festival. Tell me about a festival.
It's like in Malaysia, we have a Deepavali festival. So we will celebrate it with our family, like that. So we'll follow our culture by praying, praise to the Lord. Like
okay.
That.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, what about question number 3? What problems might there be during public events like these? Are you okay, Kavanash? I've just seen that you've raised your hand. Are you okay?
Well, I raised my hand so I can actually do the question. That's what I did.
You raised your hand so you could answer the question.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. I just want to invite La Jia Chi because she hasn't spoken yet. Okay. So I will ask you to answer a question. Don't worry. Okay, La Jia Chi, can you answer this question for me? What problems might there be during public events like these?
Because of some people they will have some performance, and so I think there's a lack of places for people to watch the performance.
But what about problems? So so for example, here in the UK, whenever there are big public events, the problems that usually occur is that large numbers of people in one place can usually cause a lot of congestion. It needs a lot of police to monitor and watch the event. Also, it causes problems to public transport because there are a lot of people using public transport at the same time, so it gets really busy. And then there's a lot of traffic on the road as well because a lot of people. All right. So can you think of problems that usually occur in Malaysia whenever there are big festivals? Lajachi, can you think of any?
I think it's in my opinion, I think it's crowded of people in one places, in one place, so that it always have some people like injured.
Yes, yeah, people can get injured when there are large crowds. Yeah, okay, fantastic. All right, what about the next one? What is the best organized event you have ever been to? Kavanash, can you tell me?
None. I don't think so. I've ever went to a best organized event.
I've ever been to. Mm-hmm.
I have none.
No, okay, all right, no problem. What about you, Tan? Have you ever been to an event?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it was like a costume competition event at my school.
Very
It
good.
was very organized. So we would dress up as book characters. The best costume from a book wins. I've forgotten if you win a trophy or a medal, but I remember you win something like that.
Okay. And what did you dress up as?
I remember I dressed up as a Captain America.
Okay, very good. Did you win?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. Who did win?
It was my classmate.
And what did your classmate dress up as?
As a witch from one of Disney's
Movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Movies.
Very good. Which witch?
I forgot which is
Okay.
it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. And then how about the last question? How do you normally celebrate special occasions? Yavanash, can you answer that question for me?
Yes, miss. I will celebrate my special occasion with my family by having a picnic.
Okay, that's nice.
Side, actually. Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, well done, everybody. Okay, so we're going to have a little break now. So to give you a chance to go to the toilet if you need to go or if you need to get a drink. So can you please come back within 10 to 15 minutes? Okay. All right, see you soon. Okay, so good to see you back. I hope you're all okay. Okay, so we're going to continue looking at having a discussion about a topic. So what you've been practicing, as I said before, is very similar to part 3 of the speaking exam. And in part 3 of the speaking exam, you have to speak together about a topic. So the topic could be about technology, or it could be about festivals. The next topic we're going to talk about is crime, okay? And here you can see some pictures. Let me just make it, there we are. Hopefully you can see this now. Okay, so here are some different methods of tackling crime. I'd like you to talk to your partner about the advantages and the disadvantages of each approach. So remember, you've got to talk about each of them. Okay, and then choose which you think are the least and the most effective. Okay. So let's look at these methods of tackling crime. What do you think this method here is? What's this picture? What can you see?
Cameras.
Very good. So what do we call that?
Surveillance camera?
Surveillance. Yeah, very good. So it's either called CCTV or it's called surveillance. Very good. Well done, Kavanash. Oops. Okay, surveillance. I think that's got an E in it. There we are. Oh no, it's an A. Okay, good. What about this picture here? What can you see here? What's this?
A policeman talking about crime.
Okay, all right. So Kavanash, you're doing really well, and I'm really glad that you're answering the questions. But could you give other people in the class today an opportunity to speak?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, okay, thank you. Okay, so what do you think this picture is? Anyone?
Talking to the kids what not to do.
Very
Be
good.
responsible.
Very good. Yeah, so it's a police officer giving a talk to school children about what crime is and what not to do. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Tan. Okay, what about this picture here? What is this picture?
Security.
Oh, okay, very good. It's security. Where is the security?
On the door.
Yeah, it's in your home. Okay, so you can see the locks and there is a security system. Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Tan. Yavinash, what is this picture?
It's a warning to the person who threw the rubbish there.
Very good. And what is the warning?
You have to pay €100 fine.
Yeah, £100 fine. Very good. Yeah, so it's a fine. Excellent. Okay, and then Lajachi, what is this picture? The last picture. What can you see?
A prison.
Yeah, so it's going to prison. Okay, so these are all the methods which are used to tackle crime. Okay, does anyone have any questions about these pictures? Anything that you don't understand? No? All right, fantastic. So the question is, I'd like you to talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of each approach. And then together you've got to decide, okay? So one of you can't have one different opinion and the other have another opinion. You've got to both have the same opinion. You've got to agree, okay? And I'd like you to agree what the least and the most effective approaches are, okay? Does everybody understand the question?
Understood.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kavanash. Is everyone else okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. Laji Chi, are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah. And Tan, are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so I'd like you please to take a screenshot of this and let me know once you've taken the screenshot.
I'm already done.
Thank you, Kavanash.
Done.
Thank you, Yavinash.
Done.
Thank you, Tan. Laja Chi, can you let me know?
Done.
Fantastic. All right, so I'm going to put you into breakout rooms. I'm going to put you into different breakout rooms now so you can practice speaking with somebody else. Okay? All right, okay, so see you soon. Oh, I've done the same. Sorry, I've put you into the same rooms. Let me start again. Okay. Okay, have you two finished?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So the other students are still talking, so we're just going to wait a few more moments for them to finish, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, all right. So welcome back, everyone. So you were having some really good discussions. I could hear some interesting things being spoken about. Okay, so let's take a look at what you were saying. Okay, so Yavinash,
Yes, miss.
what did you decide? What was the least effective approach?
The second one, miss.
Okay, why?
Because we can teach some knowledge about the crime to the students so that they will avoid the negative things to do.
Okay, so instead of saying the crime, it's just crime. Okay, so there's no the in front of it. Remember, you only use the when it's something specific. Okay.
Okay, miss.
All right. Okay, no problem. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay.
Lajichi, do you agree with Yavinash?
Mm, I think yes.
Okay. Why do you agree with Yavinash?
Because I think the students they can learn and get alert with crime.
Okay, so they can learn about crime. Okay. Which did you think was the most effective? Lajichi?
I think it's the first one.
The CCTV?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Because they can avoid they can the thief they can't escape from their vision.
Okay, all right. Kavanash, do you agree?
No, I mean, the most effective, yeah, it is definitely the surveillance cameras, but the what was it? The burglar would still escape. The machine. I think it's like they can see what's going to happen, like if crimes are going to be in that area, and then they can investigate the area. That's what I think.
Okay. All right. And Tan, what do you think is the least effective approach?
The second one, cause their children, they're not gonna take it that serious.
They're not going to take it seriously.
They're not gonna take it seriously.
Okay, why not?
Because they think it's like kids, they won't.
They'll think it's dumb.
Okay.
Yeah, they think it's dumb.
All right. Okay. And Tan, which method do you think was the most effective?
Oh, prison, cause it's gonna take a huge chunk of their life, and then plus they have to do labor to, you know, to do what they, to repay for the crime. Yeah, for that. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Tan. Yavinash, do you agree with Tan?
Yes, miss, I agree with him.
Why?
Because you can change some people's life by sentence them in the jail.
By sentencing them to jail. Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so the next thing I'd like you to talk about is are these questions. Okay, so let me just share them with you. Here they are. So the questions are, what do you think are the main causes of crime in your country? Do you have any other suggestions for reducing crime in your local area? Do you think the police should carry guns? And do you think the death penalty is a valid form of punishment? Are there any questions? Are there any problems with vocabulary, any words that you don't understand?
No, don't think so.
All right. Thank you, Kavanash. Everyone else? Is everyone else okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So can you please take a screenshot and let me know once you've taken the screenshot?
Done.
Thank you.
Done, miss.
Thank you, Yavinash. Thank you, Kavanash. Yajachi, can you let me know?
Sorry.
Have you done it?
Yeah, done.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Kavanash. Yajachi, can you tell me once you've taken the screenshot?
Done.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm going to put you into breakout rooms now, and I'd like you to discuss these questions with your partner, okay? Does anyone have any questions?
Nope.
No. All right, fantastic. Thank you. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's take a look at these questions and you can tell me, what did you talk about? So just give me 2 seconds. Let me share this with you. Okay, so here they are. Okay, Kavinash, what do you think the main causes of crime in your country are?
I think the main causes of crime is that
Main causes of crime are?
Causes of crime are like because depending on what they're like for the murderer / thief is like basically if they have like some kind of poor life or if they have like a poor life, maybe that's why.
Okay, so you think if people are poor, that's the reason why they commit crime?
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe because they just want to.
And because I didn't hear the last thing you said. Can you repeat it?
Maybe because they maybe because they have like problems with other people. That's why they go killing people as well.
Okay. All right. Yavinash, do you agree with Kavinash?
Yes, miss, I agree with him.
Why?
Because by doing crime, it affects so many lives.
So by committing crime, you don't do crime, you commit crime. So by committing crime,
yeah, you can steal so many people's life out there. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. All right. But why do you think people commit crime? What are the causes of crime?
To earn more money, actually.
Okay. So do you think, like Kavinash, that people commit crime because they are poor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they can't afford a job. Yeah.
They can't get a job. Okay. All right.
That's the reason.
Okay. Tan, do you agree?
Oh yeah, I agree.
Okay, why?
Cause when people when they have no money and they go commit a crime,
Very good.
they go rob a store, they gotta make some money during that robbing the store. Yeah. So they get money.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's Yajachi, what do you think? What do you think the main causes of crime are in your country?
I think the main causes are that the thieves may not enough of money to may not enough of money to may not enough of money to get food or something, and some of them are also owe debt, so they will commit in crime.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a look at the second question. Question number 2. Do you have any other suggestions for reducing crime in your local area? Kavinash, what do you think?
I think maybe the police can check around the area every evening or morning or even night to see how the area is going. Like if people are poor, maybe you can ask other people to help them, something like that.
Okay, all right. Kavinash, I've just seen your question. So this class will finish in 5 minutes. It finishes at past. So this is a 2-hour class. Did you know that?
No.
No? Okay. All right. It's a 2-hour class, so it will finish in about 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so sorry, I wasn't paying attention to your answer because I just read your message. So do you have any other suggestions for reducing crime in your area?
I would say maybe the police could check around the area if they see any poor people. Maybe they can ask other people to help them.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
food, money, sorry, not money, and clothes, basically.
Okay. All right. Tan, do you agree with Kavanash?
Are you talking with me?
Yeah. Tan, do you agree with Kavanash?
Just now was lagging right just now.
All right. Okay. What do you think then, Tan? What is your opinion? Do you have any other suggestions for reducing crime in your local area?
Yeah, adding more security to your local area to reduce the crime.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Yavanash, do you agree with Tan?
Yes, miss, I agree with him.
Okay. Why? Why do you agree?
Sorry, Tan, can you please repeat? I forgot what you said.
Okay. So listen to each other
Yeah.
because I'm going to ask you why you agree. So you've got to listen.
Mm-hmm.
So Tan, sorry, can you answer that question again? What suggestions do you have for reducing crime in your local area? Tan? Okay, I think Tan is having some problems. Okay, all right, Yavanash, can you answer this question?
Okay.
Do you have any suggestions for reducing crime in your local area?
Yes, you can increase the manpower
Very good.
by increasing more policemen.
Or police or women.
Policemen or women.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to reduce the crime that's happening in the cities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all.
All right. Okay. Very good. La Jachi, do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you agree?
Because the police officer they can control the crime, and then they can like create a group or something so that they can think about the crime, and so that they can easily to caught them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. And the next question, Kavanash, do you think the police should carry guns? What do you think?
Yeah, it should. I was just reading a message that you sent me.
Yeah. Have you been drawing on the screen?
No, I didn't really
No.
touch anything.
Okay.
Sometimes it did happen. Sometimes it happens.
Oh, does it? Okay, that's interesting.
Click something that auto does it because I always move my mouse around.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, can you answer this question? Do you think the police should carry guns?
Yeah, it should, because it's a way to threaten the thieves and murderers, and it's a way to protect them.
Okay, so it's a way of deterring thieves and murderers, do you think? Okay, all right. Tan, do you agree with Kavanash?
Yeah.
Okay, why? Why do you agree with Kavanash?
Because carrying guns could threaten the robbers to stop resisting arrest because they don't want to get shot. So they would resist less to the policeman, and less crime would happen.
Okay, all right. Yavanash, do you agree?
Yes, miss, I agree with him.
Okay, so you also think that police should carry guns?
Yes, police should.
Why? Why?
If police carry gun around, so that the thief will will not make the same crime
Will
that
not
they did
commit
previously.
commit the same crime.
Commit the
Mhm.
same crime that they did previously.
Okay, all right. And La Jiaqi, do you agree?
Yes.
Why?
Because the thief they were scared and they were just like put out the things they steal or the people. Yeah.
Steal from people. Okay. All right. Okay. And then lastly, Tan, what do you think? Do you think the death penalty is a valid form of punishment?
It is a valid form of punishment to people that commit serious crime like murder or crimes or anything else that's very severe to the country or to a person.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's valid.
You think it's valid? Okay, that's interesting. Yavanash, do you agree with Tan?
Yes, miss, I agree with him.
You also think that the death penalty is a valid form of punishment?
Yes.
What about if the police got the wrong person? They made a mistake.
They should inquire first before giving a death penalty.
Okay, but what about if they made a mistake and they got the wrong person? And they killed an innocent person. Do you think it's still a valid form of punishment?
From now, I think it's not a valid.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Because in some countries that use the death penalty, sometimes they get the wrong person, and sometimes they can kill an innocent person when they have they've made a mistake. So sometimes it's not a valid form of punishment. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much for all your answers and all your opinions. There's no right or wrong, by the way. I'm not judging you. I just want to hear you speak in English and practice your pronunciation and your grammar and also vocabulary. All right, so that's the end of the class now. So thank you very much for attending today's class. Have a lovely evening and I will see you next week. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, miss.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Bye.
Thank you.